how is the move from hot Miami?
It's good. I like it here, and you know, I rent a trailer and drove like 12 hours all the way here.
Okay, link, bro. Can give us link?
It starts in. It will start in seconds. Just will start. Just a minute.
Okay, let me check YouTube.
Yes, I got the link.
I will.
Okay, welcome everybody at Bitcoin Talk.
Wait.
It's already
I don't know if a member joined or not. You start.
Where's the link?
There is a link. Yeah. Funny.
Wait 1 minute. I will share in channels.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome everybody at Bitcoin Talk. Today we're gonna start talking about Bitcoin, about altcoins. Today with us, I am Artem Shevelov, and we have on the another host, Phoenix Trader. Hi, Phoenix.
Hi, bro. How are you?
All good. Another host with Mike, Bitcoin Wizard. Hi, Mike.
What's up, bro?
We didn't
okay, I will close my mic. Wait.
Okay. So what we're going to talk today, we will share about our thoughts on Bitcoin, about Ethereum, and we will share today about some coins like Tron, like NEM, and we will talk general about what is going on with market and what we should expect on next weekends and next months. What you should do with your Bitcoins or with your Tethers. So stay tuned. We will start. Okay. I will just switch to chart.
Hey, people is saying that the audio is not good. They hear like an
Okay, I will try to switch. Is it better now? Do you hear me now?
Damn, Tether's going to the moon, right?
Huh?
All good? Is this Tether is going to the moon?
Yeah, Tether to the moon, right? Okay, you can see now the Tether versus Bitcoin chart. This is not about the Tether. This is all about the stable coins and dollar as well. So this chart is showing us a very clear and very well-known pattern as ascending triangle. And we have a breakout from this and just like move to Fibonacci's resistances. We have 160.18 resistance, which we just broke and go up, and we have 2618 resistance, which we didn't broke yet. And it very good that we not broke it yet. And I think we have a very good and very strong bearish divergence on this chart. And we can see bullish divergence on Bitcoin chart as well. So we should have two strategies for this period on Bitcoin. And if you hold in dollars or like stable coins, you just need to know this strategy. So the first thing is you should take some of your dollars or Tethers or other stable coins, just put some to this level to sell it on next Fibonacci resistance of 3618. It's about 25% up from this point, and you should sell some of your position on this level. If we're gonna calculate this level to Bitcoin price, we will achieve 2,500. So it's very easy to count. You just need to like one Mike, can you help me? What on English? What is this?
One day?
No, not multiply, but vice versa.
Oh, divided?
Yeah, divided. You should one divide by this level, and you will achieve around to 500. So very easy to calculate this. Okay, so if you still holding dollars, so you should take some buy orders on this to 500 level to make very good entry on Bitcoin for next period. If we gonna have this, I'm gonna name it FOMO stage. So if we're gonna just push up on this chart to this Fibonacci resistance, then we will gonna have this FOMO phase. Everybody's going to sell Bitcoin. They will capitulate the Bitcoin. They will sell all of the altcoins and move to USD, right? But you know that we have this resistance, and the price just not go will not go just straight forward from this, and it will stop near it. And to 500, it's a level where I expect a good bounce. Second stage of this strategy, you should know that we already have a bearish divergence on this chart. We have bullish divergence on Bitcoin chart, and it allows you to buy right now. Well, not right now. When we will break out from this bold black line, you can buy Bitcoin when we will break this line. So it will be very good buy as well. So your strategy is to buy between these levels. So buy breakout from this bold line, and buy for when Tether will reach this level. So this is 2 points of this strategy. Also, you can just put some orders, limit orders between these levels, and average your entry on Bitcoin. So this will be easy for you to take decision. And on this chart, we can see if the price going to break this to 618 resistance, then we will have this very energetic breakout, and I think price will just like pump very quick. Because such patterns, if they break out to the upside, they break out imminently and just going up very fast. So this is my view on this stage of the market. I shared it last days with you on my TradingVIew page. You can see this analysis. This is the same analysis that I shared before days. So nothing's changed yet. And from Bitcoin, we have similar pattern. Just we should move this line just a bit lower. And this is the still expanding, bearish expanding wedge. So we're still in the same pattern. We're still in the same stage of the market. And even we have a breakout from bullish falling wedge, but we don't have a very good breakout. We have very weak and not very good on breakout on me. And we're still moving inside this expanding wedge. So this allows to think that we will probably going to revisit of 3000 level, and on this side of the chart we will revisit this level or something between them. So this is my view on Bitcoin, on the stable coins. And for Ethereum, I think the same move. We should expect Ethereum at least at somewhere between 60 and 50, maybe from this 76 level as well. So these levels should be active. For your buy and hold levels, you should just average your position from these levels. It will be very good for long term, for those who want to buy for long term investment. And for Ethereum, for long term, I think we doesn't have a very clear decision yet, because as you know, CTFC Commission, they want to investigate some deals around Ethereum. I will try to find the news about it when Mike or Phoenix will talk, and we'll show it today as well. So for Ethereum, just not don't buy blindly, and for Bitcoin is I think for Bitcoin it's more clearer than for Ethereum. So guys, who's ready to talk next? Mike, maybe, or Phoenix?
Yeah, sure. Let me share the screen.
Okay.
All right. So we have this support line at the 2,954. This level we saw last year on the bull run. Then we have another line at about 2,000. Yeah, 2,423. You know, it's an area. It's kind of hard to be accurate with this capitulation that we're gonna see, because you know a lot of it's a big sell-off that we're going to see, and it's hard to be precise. The only way to catch it is to, you know, play some small orders in a range, right? So you talk about the Tether bullish divergence, I mean bearish, and we have the bullish divergence here on Bitcoin on a daily chart. But you know, many people is seeing this and they think it's going to go up from here and we're going to pump. I don't think so, because you know the divergence, when they complete, they don't have this angle. It's this would be weird. They usually do like a double bottom, double top, or somewhere around here. So what I think we're going to see on this indicator is like, you know, a big spike down, and then we're going to see it reverse. And on the price action, hold on, give me a second. Let me switch to a 4 hours chart. So we have this bearish triangle. The first one, we have this target of 25%. You already talked about that 25%. I agree with that. The number I get is around 2,690, 2,500. It's hard to say. It's hard to be that precise. We will need to see it at the moment. But, you know, we measure it from this white of the triangle all the way down. And when it broke down, it actually formed another triangle, which is the blue one we have in this area. And it touched the top of it did the retest of the previous triangle. I recommend on the VIP, and I also made it public, the not to short right here. Not because it's dangerous, but it was not going to be the smartest decision, because you want to be like, you want to minimize the risk and take advantage of your money. If you know you can short from a higher level, you want to open a short at this level, because I like to trade indicators as well. And we had this falling wedge on the stochastic RSI on a 4 hour chart. And I said that I was better to short when it goes all the way up. And you see how the stochastic RSI play really well with the resistance. And I actually sent this signal at 6,000, and a short signal at 6,020, 6,000. I mean 3,620, 3,640. That was my entry. We closed right here, and we reopened at this level. And then I sent another signal at about 3,450. It went a little higher to 3,500. That's okay. And we can see it is repeating itself like perfectly. We had this triangle, and if you don't count the wicks, you see the full body. It makes a straight line. But if you change the time frame, the wicks can become to like a real candle. Hold on, give me a second. Well, not in this case, but it formed rising support. And like I explained many times, rising supports in a bear market, that they're just like a bearish setup. They break down pretty bad. And we're doing the same pattern on this small triangle. If we see a 1 hour chart, we can see a full body below this line at 3,300. All this chart is from BitMEX. So some people trade on Binance or other exchanges, and the price is a little different. So right, we have this rising support, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 4 or 5 touches. This is when it breaks. I'm not really sure if we're gonna do one last pump, but I don't think so. But that's like irrelevant. We short from here and here. If we take a look to the 4 hour chart, we won't see any like full body candle below this 3,300 level. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm explaining this because some people ask me like if I count the weeks or not, and they're relative to the time frame. They can be weeks or full body. It depends on the time frame you want to trade. But in any case, this is a bearish price action. The target of this triangle, this small triangle, is 2,965. But we haven't reached the main target of the big one. So we're doing like little by little. So it's likely that we go all the way down to 2,965. People get all excited. They think that this is the bottom, and then it's possible that we reach 3,200 or even 3,300, and then come back down. Maybe do another triangle, like a smaller one, and go to the final target to finish the bullish divergence in 1 day to about 2,690. I have to say there's also a 200 weekly moving average around 3,150 that we cannot see it on this chart because it doesn't have enough data. But I know that's about the number. I sent it to the Wizard channel. I'm not sure if I did on the margin channel. And we don't necessarily need to rebound from that level because that's a weekly level. So we can easily go below it and then come back above 3,150, which is the 200 weekly moving average, and close above it, close the week above it. So, and it will leave like a week on the weekly chart, but we can actually go below it for an instance, or even for a few days, because as long as we don't close the week below it, it's all good. So these are probably the targets. If you follow us on the channel, I will be updating this. I do not recommend start like buying like crazy here, because we might even go straight down. This downtrend is very aggressive. What you can do is, if you trade with leverage, what I suggest on the BAP channel is you have 2 types of contracts. You have the perpetuals and you have the ones that expires on March. So what you can do is keep your short open, and instead of taking profits of the short at this level at 2,900, you can start adding small longs. You add longs with a leverage 3 or 4 in the other contracts that I explained, the one that expires in March. And then if you get a rebound and you see it's going to drop again, you take profit of the long and you just keep holding the shorts. And if you realize that it's going to go up, then you close the short. You won't make that money on the short, but you already have the long, and you're like transferring that money to the long. And the reason I like to do this is because it allows you to scalp when the price comes, it becomes like in a sideways action, and it's kind of safe, because if it keeps going down, you will make a lot of money doing the short, and you can keep adding to the longs that you have in the other market. Or you can just simply be closing shorts around this level, little by little, not all at once, and start adding, longs once you close all the shorts. And there are 1,000 ways to approach this kind of move. If you don't trade with leverage, I do not recommend to be in the market trying to catch this move. Just wait for this zone, wait for the big green candle to come, or maybe this level, and you start buying little by little. And you have to be prepared to. I don't think it's going to happen, but you have to be prepared because we could go down to 1,800. I don't think so. But if you want to invest, don't use all your money in this drop. This is not the bottom of the bear market. This is a temporary rebound that we're gonna have because we have extreme oversold levels and the weekly chart as well. Hold on, it's kind of slow. We're reaching I think it's the 29 level on the RSI on the weekly chart. I don't know what's going on with my chart here. It doesn't want to load the weekly. Damn. I'm sorry about that, guys. Anyway, Artem, if you can pull up the chart from 2014 to show the weekly level on the RSI.
Sure, I will just open my chart. Let me from index, yeah.
Yeah, just share your screen.
Sure. 1 minute. It's loading. All right.
Right. So you can you draw a line on that RSI level?
Which one?
Yeah, the RSI from 2014, that one, the first one.
Okay.
That's about 30, right? 29, 30 or something.
Let me check. Okay. 29. Oh no.
29, right?
29, right?
So yeah, so we probably bottom this week or next week. That will be like, yeah, it's gonna be this year. And can you show the price too?
Sure.
So just point the first 29 RSI level on 2014.
29 this.
Yes.
MA 100.
So yes, when we hit it, that wasn't the bottom of the bear market, right? That was like the first oversold level, and the bottom came with it's not a bullish divergence, but yeah, it formed later. So for the RSI cycle to complete, I explained this in a few streamings ago because somebody asked me, like he was saying that we completed the RSI cycle. It means that can you show the full RSI level? Like it's kind of, no, I mean like full scale with the price. Yeah, that's good. So in the bull run, we saw extreme overbought levels. Can you point on your left, 2014, that peak on the RSI, second peak, the huge bearish divergence, right? Sure. We had on the RSI over there. Yes, great. Thanks, bro. So once we get a divergence, and it doesn't matter the time frame, the RSI does a cycle, and what it does is it drops all the way down to the oversold level. And if we don't see that, the cycle is not complete. I like to trade indicators, and I close my trades. It doesn't matter if it's long or short. When the RSI cycle completes, when the RSI completes the cycle, no matter, it depends on the time frame of trading. So in this case, it's weekly chart, and we had extremely overbought levels with all-time highs, and in order to complete that cycle, the RSI must go all the way down and stay oversold for many weeks. So we probably see the bottom next. Well, probably not. I'm like, let's say like 90% sure we're gonna see the bottom on 2019. Maybe August, June. It's hard to say. And I expect the next bull run to be like 2023 or 2024 or something like that. Many people is gonna be disappointed about this and don't hate me. It's like it's the chart is saying that like we need accumulation period. It's gonna take maybe all 2020 or 2021, but we're gonna have good moves, and it's going to start trending up. Like we're going to see the bottom, and then it's gonna be kind of safe to trade, because if we bottom let's say at $1,000, and you're trading very close to 1,000 or like 1,300 or 1,800, that's a very low risk, and it's going to be positive, because in the long term, we can even reach like $150,000, $160,000 according to the previous data I projected. But it's going to be about 2024. All right, guys, that was this is all for me. Phoenix, are you there?
Okay, great, Mike. Thank you.
Thank you. But I want to ask you and Arthur, when you will stop shorting Bitcoin?
Who, me?
Mike said,
when you will stop shorting Bitcoin? I see your tabs are short Bitcoin. What is stop loss to start? Okay, here is risky to short, or here need a stop loss to for shorting Bitcoin.
Now, I think shorting is low risk if you had a good entry at 3,600, 4,000, whatever. And if you've been shorting it from higher levels with a consistent size, it doesn't matter if you lose a trade, because you won't lose all the profit. Of course, if you trade with huge orders right now, it's going to be more riskier. But yeah, well, we haven't bottomed, man. I think longs are very, very risky, because we can easily drop to 2,500, like Arten say.
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
what is our stop loss for shorting in this range? When you think, okay, for example, what is, I want to be clear, what is our stop loss for shorting?
Okay.
In this range, we can say, okay, it will be hard to back to under 3,000.
Yes,
okay,
we need to go.
I following, but at first I will following the market. No good news until now about Bitcoin or all market. So may we stay in this zone next months?
Right. The stop loss for Bitcoin. I don't use stop loss. Like not on crypto. If we see Bitcoin going above 4,000 and closing above that level in a daily chart, I would say like, yes, I would close my shorts and switch to long. But I don't, since this is not a regulated environment, we get all these crazy pumps with, like the tether pump, or when BitMEX close for a day. And if you use a stop loss, you get stopped, and then the price comes back down. So I don't use that. I set a budget for each level. Let's say I would do like 10% at 36, or if it goes to 3,900, I'll do another 20%. And if it goes above that, I use another 40% for 5,000, for example. And I just keep accumulating shorts until it goes back down, because the main trend is bearish. But I found this approach to be the best for this market, because like I said, it's unregulated. And if you start using stop loss, man, it's like you're gonna get stopped, and I don't know, it doesn't work for me.
Okay.
I
One of
don't
our
mean using stop loss on exchange. I mean in your mind or your analysis of market, not on exchange. Okay, on exchange, maybe we close when we see the market will change. But any sign that market will, Bitcoin will stop going down more.
Yeah, we need to see a big buy with volume and complete this bullish divergence, but we haven't seen it yet. We'll probably see it in, I don't know, 10 days.
Okay.
Thank you. For me, I don't add anything. I only watching as any followers. I waiting. We talk more about altcoins. As we say, for me, I will not trading altcoin now. May I trade with small bag only? Because as we know, as we saw, if Bitcoin will go down more, this means more bearish for altcoins too.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
we will see big panic sale. Okay, if I see any panic sale, I will buy. Then decide my target.
Yeah, this is a good idea to make this on this stage of market. This is very good.
Okay, for me in this market, I prefer only buy when I see panic sale. When I see big blood, okay, I buy. I will not.
Yeah, but then it keeps bleeding. It doesn't stop bleeding.
Guys, I just found a very interesting thing on chart. You can see this bearish divergence that I just made it, right? You can see this from 3,000 level to 20,000 level. And on the other side, on weekly, we have this very flat, yeah, right? So divergence as well. So, and look at 2014, 2030. Look at this divergence, right? It's same divergence, right? And where the market is stopped to falling. It stopped to falling at closing price of these highs, right?
Yeah, previous bull run.
Yeah, and started to make a bull run, right? What if the price is going to stop on this closing price from this divergence, right? Like this. And we'll go again to bull run. This will be very, very good. And this level is 3,000 level. And as you can see, we have moving average 200 on this weekly chart, which is located right now near our price. And in 2015, we had similar price action with moving average, but I will move this, and we can see the wick of this candlestick is just pointed on moving average and moving back above it. So what we can expect from today price action, I think something similar to this, not exactly the same, but similar to this. We can expect some short-term move to the downside to touch maybe 2,500 or something like this, and just quick pullback to 3,000 level or even higher. This is very, which is most likely will be. And about RSI, yes, it's about not about the time to make any decisions on this indicator, but it's nearly to reaching the bottoms. And we need another bottom peak from RSI. I think we should have it at least, or lower level or divergence. I think something we should expect. So before buy and hold, we should expect few things. First thing is about this levels to 3,000 to 500, 8,000. I'm sorry, 1,800. And about RSI, we should expect another peak down. We should have some rebound and another peak down. This is what we should expect on RSI on next weekend to make some money on this market, right? And if you're following our margin channel, you will start making money even without it. So you just need to subscribe to our channels. And our viewers, I want to ask you, just place some likes on this video. And if you like this video, if you like our live stream shows, just share it on your Twitter, share it on your Telegram, somewhere where you can share it. It will be very helpful for us, and it will make us happy. Okay, so please share and place like on our videos today. Okay. So about Bitcoin, we said a lot today. So I think we have a lot of information for Bitcoin on next weekends, on next days, even months, I think. And for next market, for next stage of the market, I think we should be very careful and be ready for another for accumulation zone, and be ready for a long-term accumulation, because after such a big dump, we won't recover in some in days. We will recover in months, maybe even in years. So we should just be ready for this. And another important thing that is was spotted with our viewer today, Fyodor Zhukov, he said that if we're gonna count from 20,000 level to we count drawdown to 500 level, we will achieve 86% drawdown, right? I showed it here, right? If you can see, just hit plus. If you see on 2014 bear market, we had another confirmation of this level of 2,500. We have another that thing that I noticed of closing price price drop to this level, and about the price range, we have another 86% drawdown from high to lowest point. So it's very similar to this. I think most of traders will notice this as well and will use it in their strategy. So this is important, okay? Guys, do you have some questions, or you have some to add about Bitcoin right now, or we can switch to another coins? Felix? Wow, look at Bitcoin right now. It started to move. We can see Ethereum breaking this support. Right now it's breaking. So we have very good confirmation for this short. Okay.
Yeah, we just talked about it. I was going to break.
And it break. All right, I think we should expect Ethereum on 75, 76 level at least.
I actually have 67 to 71 before any significant rebound.
Yeah, something like this. Yeah, good. And another one, 67 as well. Okay, this is good. And this is what we talk about today, about this FOMO stage on the stable coin market. You can see that price of USDT versus Bitcoin will probably try to break this resistance. This is very interesting right now, okay? So what we should expect, I said already, we have 3,000 level, we have 76, 71, and 60 levels on Ethereum and Bitcoin. Okay.
Bro, can I?
Oh, yeah.
Let me quick here. Okay.
Before you start, I talked today about CTFC and Ethereum. I found the news. CTFC wants to learn more about Ethereum. It sounds like this. And this article is saying that CTFC will make another mission to research on Ethereum market, what is going on. We'll monitoring them. And I think they will try to reduce damage from new ICOs, and maybe they will try to reduce damage from ACOs that already happened. So for Ethereum price, I think this is very strong and very dangerous, situation. I think there, because if CTFC going to regulate ICOs, and Ethereum price will go to hell. And as we saw a few days ago on Coinbase, Ethereum price just dropped it to like $20, I think. $12, I think, something like this. I will try to find the screenshot. Yeah,
$12. 12.
Yeah, $12. Yeah,
12 with 3 USDT.
Yeah, I will open it right now. I have it. You can see it. Yeah. So this allows to because on this level, on $12 level, Ethereum have very good support as well. Where if you're gonna check the price from Poloniex, you will see on this price level we have a very good support zone. And for me, that's why I think Ethereum is very dangerous to buy right now. It's even dangerous to buy on 60, on 50, because Ethereum doesn't have good support between 100 and between 20. It doesn't have a support between them. So just round numbers like 50, like 40, something like this. So I think we should stay away from Ethereum for long term in our investment strategy. So this is important. Okay, Mike.
Yeah.
What do you want to share?
Hold on, give me a second.
So on Bitcoin, we have this expanding wedge breakout. And Mike, share it here, his screen.
Okay, so yeah, like 10 minutes ago, we talked about the 1 hour chart, and I pointed this rising support that I say that like about the fifth touch, it breaks down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I count this like one because it has many. We saw the same thing on the previous chart, on the previous move. I mean,
and we saw this as well on Ethereum previous months.
Yeah, exactly. It's, it's the same market. They moved in the same direction. So we have the touches here, and we always break. It's kind of confusing because it doesn't break with a big bar. It just like stays here like making a Bart Simpson or like accumulation, and instead of going up, it just break down really hard. And then what I've seen after is that when it breaks down, it comes back up and retest this trend line. So right now, I would say that I don't think it's going to break this line that it's more visible on the 4 hour chart, right? So it can probably stay here and rebound.
Well, doesn't look like Head and Shoulders.
Yeah, it kind of looks like, but it's Head and Shoulders are in this way. It's like it would be like a continuation, right? Yeah. And when they do this, sometimes they rebound many times, before breaking down. So people get really confused about the pattern being canceled, right? In this case, I don't know if it's head and shoulders. It's just a triangle for me.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll probably see another retest of the 3,000 below, 3,400. We would probably go to 3,050, 3,075, and then back down again. And then we would break. We would break just like in the other case. And yes, minimum target about $3,000.
Yeah.
5-minute chart. So we already reached an oversold level, and whenever it drops so fast, then if we reach this, you see this reversal candle here. I forgot the name in English. Hold on. Okay, so we probably see RSI coming back up and then back down and make a bullish divergence. Whoever knows technical analysis can watch this. And we are at a support line on the 4-hour chart. So it can probably just come back down one more time and then up. Hold on. Yeah, like up and then a new low, finish the divergence, and then a pump, and then a pump to this level, 3,050, 3,070. So people see these little pumps and they think it's bullish or some kind of wells buying, but that's like nothing. That's like just a normal move. And after that, for sure we would break this level, I think, on the 4-hour chart. So this works like the time frame. Sometimes when people start reading, when I started reading the indicators, so they look kind of confusing on different time frames, because some of them they show you it's going to drop, then another bigger time frame shows you that it's going to go up, and it's kind of hard to interpret or to learn how to interpret this move. But I found out they work like a clock. The retest, it happens first on the smaller time frames. We see a retest, let's say, of this level on a 5-minute chart, and we see a weak bloop, and then goes back down. Then it does another retest on the 30-minute chart, and then an hourly chart, and then all of them align, and then it breaks down. I don't know if it's if people understand. I don't know about the knowledge of the people that's watching this, but just wanted to give a tip about the technical analysis, because I kind of got confused at the beginning when I started reading the stochastic RSI and the RSI, which I consider to be the best for my technique, to be the best indicators, because they're the only ones that can anticipate the move. If you know how to read them, they're no lagging indicators like the moving averages. Moving averages are like reference for long term, and good reference for targets and support, resistance, but not for like live trading. I mean, it gives you the general trend, right? But it, like I say, they have delay. But RSI and stochastic RSI, man, it's like, for me, is the best. I do trades based only on divergences. I trade Bitcoin, but I also trade traditional markets, and they work the same. For me, is the best. If you are interested to learn technical analysis, just you can master stochastic RSI, this one, stock RSI, and just regular RSI, and start studying what's divergence, bullish divergence, bearish divergence, and just compare it to the price action, and measure the percentage, measure the length of the 1-day bullish or bearish divergence, or 4 hours, and you're going to find patterns inside patterns. Like you will see that they tend to last certain amount of days. For example, a 4-hour divergence, they tend to last in this market like 4 to 7 days, or 30 minutes divergence, they tend to last about one day and a half or something like that before they break out. Okay, this is all for me.
Okay, very great. Thank you. This is very helpful. I will also draw this triangle that you showed today, and it it also can playing with this expanding wedge. So I think the 3,000 targets is very reachable in next days. Okay, let's switch to coins. I want to share today some thoughts about Tron. I think everybody is watching Tron because not because of Game of Thrones, but the Tron is very attractive project, and most of people know this. And in this winter, I'm sorry, and previous winter, in December previous, we have a Tron sitting on, I think, top 5 altcoin on market cap. So Tron is very supported altcoin, and today I saw this patterns. This as comparison to Tron to Bitcoin of 2015. As you can see, we have a flat range of the price action with pretty similar fractal structures inside them. I noticed this four bubbles, right? And we have the first one, so they located in similar stages, like first pump and then done with a smaller, with lower highs, and then again retesting of previous highs, like this, and just again dump, making higher lows, and after that again retesting of previous highs. So, and with this rising wedge pattern, which is actually bearish in most times, but in this time on Bitcoin it was a bullish rising wedge, but again it dropped hard after this. So I suggest to short Tron with very wide price range, because of this price action on Bitcoin. We had a bullish breakout of this falling wedge. Of course, we can have a bearish breakout on this wedge as well. I actually can see it as well, but we should notice that we have to be prepared for these two scenarios. Okay. So my first scenario that we will go to the resistance zone of 400, 450, 420, and even 430. And after this, we will fall to previous lows. This is important stage for this accumulation phase. I think this is very important. And most of time, accumulation phase consists of this pattern structure. So for those who trade Tron on BitMEX, and I don't know, on Bitfinex is allowed to trade on Tron with margin, I don't know, but on BitMEX we can trade it with leverage, and I suggest to make like last short for Tron. This time, it's about 30% profit, 25-30% profit. If you're gonna take this average entry from 400 to 420, maybe 430, something like this, just place some orders between this price range, and place some insurance orders in case of this falling wedge breakout, I mean, and take profits near 330, and lowest possible, I think, 300. So take profit in this range. Those who don't trade Tron on leveraged markets, just place your buy orders for Tron at this price range of 300 and between 270. And the last one is 270, right? So you should take average. Oh, sorry. So you should take average entry on this 330, 300, 278, something like this. So this is entry for Tron, for midterm traders and even for long-term traders, I think. Because I will make this bigger chart on daily. And you can see this zone is very, very big. It's wide and big. You know, this price range is very, very big, and it lasts for, it's already lasts for 134 days. So this is good accumulation phase. And you should know that if something making this accumulation phase in trading range, you have to buy it eventually, okay? For stop loss on Tron for holders, I think we should have stop loss below our buy range, something bit lower than 250. So this is stop loss for long-term holders of Tron, okay? If you're gonna hit it, well, we should expect buying lower. I don't know where, but lower. So for this thing, I also suggested some smart money management. And you can see if you have average position of half Bitcoin, you like want to spend 105 BTC for 3x, okay? You have to split them. You have to split them and buy for like 3 orders or maybe more orders, just split them like this. So if you're gonna make a straight breakout from these levels, sometimes in accumulation phases, we just break these levels and make a retracement to this, or to retest them as a support, right? And then just go bull. In this case, you will use only 20% of your position, because it's risky to buy this breakout. It's very risky, I know, because stop loss is bigger. And you buy just 20% for your position, buy a breakout of 420, and just go high, okay? Next thing, what we can do, we can make 25% of, buy 25% from the position on a retracement on the first levels, and the rest of them by by lowest levels. So this is my strategy for Tron, okay? And okay, Mike have to leave us right now. Okay. So this is strategy for Tron. What expecting targets for Tron, right? Everybody want to know where to sell it, okay? Most of you, I think, hold the Tron. If you're not holding, you will hold it eventually, okay? So what is the target for selling? Well, I think we will hit 600 level at least. It will be very good to hit this. And I will take also a Fibonacci to this to check the levels. Okay, so 500 level, 600 level, and the 700 level is targets for Tron, right? This is long term. This is not going to be like tomorrow. This is going to be in the years. But if you're gonna buy this range, you will be in a good position. You will be safe, and even if you hit stop loss, you will not lose so much. So be sure that you're using average at entry. Don't buy at one level. This is stupid. Well, for selling this shitcoin as well, you need to sell it with average itself. Just place orders. If you're buying 300 levels, just sell 425 as the first Fibonacci resistance. As well as we know, this is trading range have this resistance, 425 resistance. This is why this is important to short from this. Sorry. Second target, 500 level, a very important level as well to sell it, and 600 and 700. So just split them and sell them and rebuy on some retracements. When you see like this move, you can see on March 2018, just don't sell in panic, just buy in panic, okay? Buy in panic, like something on this panic sell. This is what Phoenix say today. When I see panic sell, I will buy. This is what you should do. Okay. So for Tron, I think this is very clear. If you guys understand this strategy, if you guys agree with this, just hit some likes for our video. Okay. Next thing we're gonna talk today, it's about altcoin capitalization, because we don't have much time to talk about all altcoins on the market. We will talk today about altcoin capitalization. I have some chart for this. Well, this one, it's still falling. It's still not bottomed yet. It still have some supers lower than price right now. We have another super to $41 billion to $32 billion. And even with this, we have a rising trend. You can see I draw this trend line on logarithmic scale. And you can see this line is crossing these levels that I just mentioned at 32 and 42. $billion. Lower than $32 billion, we don't have any. We have only what is this? $9 billion. So it's very hard fall. If we're gonna break 32, we will probably going to the hell of those altcoins. I don't know what will happen for this, but if it's gonna happen, that will be hell. So I don't believe in this. Just don't believe. Right now, I don't believe. Well, maybe if it will happen, I will believe in this. So next thing, we have a downtrend channel. Downtrend channel, we didn't break out from it. We didn't touch the bottom line of this downtrend channel. So this, I think this is important to touch this downtrend bottom line because it's a support, and as we can see, this yellow area is a support area for altcoin capitalization chart. If we're gonna see some moves in this area, like consolidation or some like reversal patterns, that will be very, very good. If we're gonna break this area like straight down, then well, shit happens, and then I think this will be like bloodbath for all altcoins. Most of them will just close and shut down their projects, something like this. I don't know what's gonna be happen, but this yellow zone should hold. If it's not holding, then crap, we're gonna leave all altcoins and just go to straight to Bitcoin and trade Bitcoin only, okay, or Forex. Okay. So
thank you, bro. For me,
yeah,
this ideas is very enough today, and thank you and thank Mike for your work. Uh, I want to ask members if they have any question or any alt to check fast.
we have question about Ripple.
Yeah.
Let me find my chart about Ripple. I don't want to open new chart. I will just open my charts from TradingView page. I have a chart for Ripple that will
So
be
you shorted it before
yeah,
period.
very good chart. Let me just find. I think it's not hard to find.
Can search it.
What?
Oh, yes. Okay.
Okay. Let's start from Ripple USD. Okay. Most of people want to know where is the bottom for Ripple. Well, bottom for Ripple is 0. That's for sure. Right now, price near 30 cents. I think expect what I expect from Ripple USD. I expect these levels of 25, 26 cents. I definitely expect them. So I will hold my shorts until this level. I don't want to close them. I don't want to end more right now, but I don't want to close them right now because I see this level. I saw these patterns. I described it a lot of recently our live stream shows. I described this chart. I described these patterns, how it behavior, and it's working fine and working like this again. So it will revisit these lows. 25 cents for sure. I don't know, will it go lower or it will make rebound from this level? Well, possible rebound, yes. 25 till maybe 35, maybe even 38 cents is possible. Well, if we're gonna hit lower, if we're gonna break this level, then it means very shit because the price will going to 20 cents and even till 50 cents. Okay, this is supports for Ripple. So for long term holders who want to buy Ripple and just put it to the moon, well, not the best time to buy because you can see what I want to show. These patterns, they repeating every time and repeating in some manner. Needs to more time to describe this, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before a bull run. I noticed it only 2 on this chart, but if we're gonna zoom in, we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, maybe more, but 5 definitely. If we're gonna see this bear market, we have 1, 2, small 3, 4, and 5. Maybe this not counts. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one we have again 5. If you're gonna have another similar pattern, which won't break these lows of 25, 26 cents, then I think it's bullish. But if we're gonna break 25 cents with some other pattern, I don't know which one, but if you're gonna break this level, well, I will be more bearish on Ripple. And there is no no reason to grow without any bull run on Bitcoin. You know, it won't make this bull run to $3 because of Bitcoin, because Bitcoin moved to $20,000, and the Ripple versus Bitcoin, it made a bull run as well. So let's switch to you can see this the charts I made last time. Let's switch to Ripple Bitcoin, which I actually shorted. Very, very good. I already in a plus of 70% of this move. So right now, price located near this support, rising support of rising wedge. We have two options for this. We have first pull back from this support and make lower high, maybe 9,800 level as possible. Not higher than this, not higher than 10,000 level. And after this, straight fall to this X point. So second option, we have a breakout with good volume, with breakout confirmation and everything like this. Then add more to short. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do add more short at rebound. And I will go add more short on breakout confirmation, okay? And I will fix Ripple Bitcoin only when we will hit 5,600 level. This is my target for Ripple on this swing down move. And this chart still active since November 20. I think it will be active till maybe, I don't know, March, maybe April, I think so. As you can see, it will move down about 40, maybe even 50% down from actual price. If we're gonna make a rebound, it will make another 50% to first target and to second target 60%. So for Ripple, I think this is very profitable short. You just need to hold it, and it will move slowly, but you need to hold it because this is the way how to make money on this. And after we reach these levels, I think this is the possible zone for buy Ripple. Don't watch Ripple USD price, just watch Ripple Bitcoin price. If you're gonna reach this area, buy it. Okay, buy it. If you're gonna break this area, sell it and buy lower on this previous area. Just easy. I think this is very easy for Ripple. And if you're a long-term trader, if you don't use a margin, if you don't use a leverage, just set your buy orders at 600, at 400, and even lower at 1,500 and 2,400. So very easy to buy Ripple and make money on this. Very easy. So just be sure that you are noticing this fractal structures. They are repeating. I think the price is going to be going down again. So for Ripple, I think very clear.
Okay, bro, can check Ada. Fast check. We checked it yesterday, I saw it.
Ada?
Yes, Ada.
Okay. I need another chart. All right, Ada. All right. Today I was on another live stream with Russian audience and check it Ada as well. So I noticed that we have some like ending diagonal pattern, which is something like this. Maybe this is fake breakout, something like this. So it's looking like a small falling wedge or falling channel. You know, we are right now on support of this pattern. This is good. Maybe this is good for small rebound, and I will set up some. targets for short term. I think we won't hit higher than this, higher than 1,000 level for short term. I will check. Oh shit. $1,000 level. Okay. So use it as a target for short term for those who buy this support. Yes, this is support. Yes, we have a bullish divergence right here. Very good. Look very good. Another bullish divergence. This one. So we have two bullish divergence. This is good. But what we have on the other side, we have on the other side we have this support. Yeah, 624, which located in October till December of 2017. So before bull run. See? So there is again two options. First one, we will hit this level. We will break this pattern of falling channel or falling wedge. We will break to the downside. Even with bullish divergence, we will break it and reach this level. Or maybe some whales don't want to risk so much, don't want us to buy this level, and they will just reverse market from current prices. Possible, but I will make my strategy like this. I will buy some small from these levels, from this range, from 870, from 880, because of this divergence. This is good. And I will keep rest of my position, split it down on these levels. So somewhere between 800 and 600 levels, I will just put some orders, like 5, maybe 10 orders to buy it. And from these levels, I will be in the safe. It's going to like something like this, maybe double bottom, maybe something else. I don't know, some accumulation. And then just go up. From these levels, I will be safe, and it will be very good. If we will not reach these levels, and I will be fine, because I bought this support as well. So I don't want to be greedy. I just want to be sure that I will receive some profits, not every profit, just some. So for me, this level, good, with small position, with small targets. If you're gonna break lower, just buy more and hold it. This will be my strategy for ADA. All right, what next?
PMA, I don't have any idea about it.
Well, Ram's asking about PondiX. We saw PondiX on previous Bitcoin talk. Rams, please check our channel. Be sure that you hit it like today, and just check previous video of our channel. We talked about PondiX, and we talked about it's cheap. Yes, it's cheap. Have it by is it have by setup? No, it doesn't have. Because it's cheap, it doesn't. You don't buy something cheap. You don't go to the market and buy something cheap, right? You just buy that what you need, that what you really know that you will be this thing will be helpful for you. You just don't buy cheap things. You buy what you need. You buy what will give you profit or will give you some revenue, right? So for me, PanDX is just a cheap alt, and PanDX doesn't have buy setup right now. So I don't want to even open chart today for this, okay? Let's go check Waves, because Waves made a big move and everybody wants to know what's going to be next, right? Even I want to know what's going to be next. Well, very good. As you can see, this accumulation phase very strong, very big. And what's time it lasts? You can see this accumulation phase lasts for 120 days. This is the marker for Tron. As you remember, I showed that this accumulation phase lasts for 135 days. So I think for Tron, we will see something like this, like on Waves. So we just need to buy lower, and we'll be very good. For Waves, okay, what we should expect for Waves? Well, I don't want to buy right now because it's very dangerous. It's just dangerous, not risky, just dangerous. For those who holding right now, be prepared to sell. First sell order 74,800. Second sell order 92,900. Well, higher not possible. I don't think. Well, higher just not possible. So if even break this level, okay, something from this, but this is even, I think this is impossible to make these levels. Okay, so just these two levels, be sure that you closed your Waves position. I don't know, this is a manipulation or something like this, I don't know. Well, but looks like very strong move with small retracement. This is possibly ABC zigzag. So don't expect too much. Don't expect retracements to rebuy or something like this. Yeah, even Fibonacci is telling me that this level of 64,800 is a very good level to sell. Very good level to sell. So don't take too much greedy on this. Just be sure that you're selling on these levels, because after this, I think it will start making something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe in the short term, I don't know, but something like this. So be prepared. Just be prepared, because it's dangerous. I don't suggest to buy Waves right now, okay? What the hell is PMA? Just quick. Puma Pay. What is it?
On Bittrex.
On Bittrex?
Yeah.
Well, not a lot of history right here. Nothing very clear. Well, we have this. Wow, interesting. It's cheap, right?
It's cheap, but high supply, very high supply.
High supply?
Yes.
Well, you know, Tron have high supply as well. And if you're gonna switch to Tron right now and check this November, December prices, I will zoom in to show you. Because I noticed a Tron in this level, so I just, what the hell is this? Well, you can see that Tron was 20 Satoshis, 20 with high supply. So just what we have this, we have this resistance, well, something like expanding wedge, and just break out from this resistance. Okay, for this PMA, well, very good suggestions, I think. Thanks, who is suggested? Rams. Okay, thank you, Rams, for suggesting Puma Pay. Well, I don't think this is good buy setup. because well, we don't have a bearish divergence right here. But if we're gonna break this level of 27 or maybe higher, something like maybe 33. If you're gonna break 33, then bullish. Then bullish. I don't know, we would retest it or something like this, but bullish. If you're gonna break down, then down. If you're gonna break this support, then just buy something between these levels of 30 and 70. I'm sorry, from 30 and 7. So just this support is good, because if you're gonna buy this levels, you will be in a short profit, very, very short term and big profit. So just big rebound. So maybe 50, maybe more, I don't know. It's a good project, I don't know. If it's a good project, then it will have a lot of media attention and will pump. If it's not a good project, then just sideways. So take your decision. I don't know will it pump or not, but if you're gonna break 33 level, then probably pump.
Bitcoin, take a look at Bitcoin.
Wow. Look at Bitcoin. Nice. Just nice. No rebound, no nothing. Just what next?
Enough today. Do you think enough? For me, enough.
Yeah, I think enough. We have a lot of coins today. So be sure that you subscribe to our channels. Our channel link below the video. Be sure you click this and be sure that you subscribe it. Don't mute our channel, okay? Don't mute it. And please join our public chat. You can discuss some altcoins. You can discuss about TA and something like this. So welcome at our crypto chat. Okay. So thank you for watching us today. I hope you like it. Well, about EOS, Ram asking about EOS. Well, I will share EOS thoughts on my TradingVIew page. So be sure you subscribe to our TradingVIew pages as well. So, okay, guys, thank you for watching us. Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you, Mike. We will join live stream on next weekend. I'm sorry, next week. So stay tuned to our channels, and goodbye. Have a good profits.
Bye. See you. Thanks for follower who attend, and see you all.
Okay, goodbye.